Hi, Gemini. It's Lynn from Tinker Tarot. I'm here to bring you your first quarterly tarot reading for 2021. The first quarter covers January, February, and March. I decided I don't want to do the year ahead. It's really long ways to look ahead, and I thought I would just do it by the season. So let's deal with our winter first. If you're in the northern hemisphere, and really that's all I can speak for, it's all I know of, you're entering the winter season, which is at the top of the medicine wheel, the north is. It is the color white and is a time of hibernation. It's a time of purification and transformation too. It's when we go into it's when you seek wisdom in truth. It's a time of reflection, that time away, that rest, that recuperating. um it's also in that area is our elders there, and they are closest to spirit. It's the spirit world. They can receive messages from spirit, the elders, and pass them down to us because they are so close to the spirit world. So the message is that, it's a time to respect and honor your elders. Um, right now, Gemini, you just got the Six of Pentacles, and this is about generosity, being generous or being the recipient of another's generosity. You could be also getting a loan or relying on income from another source, maybe two sources to get by, having to balance your money, really about your needs and not your wants. You also might be giving handouts, helping others too during this time. It tells me that it's time to cut for you, Gemini. So I'm going to get your cards ready here. So let's have a look. So this is the Druid Craft Tarot that I'm using here. And I'm also going to clarify with the Light Seers Tarot. So in January, you have the Tower right off the bat, the Seven of Wands, and the Four of Wands. So the Tower is some sort of shocking event is going to happen right away in January for you, Gemini. This could have to do with where you're living, your stability. It could have to do with a relationship. It also could be something good. It doesn't have to be shocking in the way that you're going to have to, be thrown out of your place or something. It could be a pleasant surprise. Um, I see you defending your ground, though, defending your position. This could be at work. There's somebody could be after your position, perhaps. They could be trying to eliminate your position, actually, in total, and you're fighting to retain it, to keep it. This could be um, why you're needing these funds or having to balance your funds. Um, and it also could have to do with your home. The Four of Pentacles is very much about the homes, or starting, having to build new foundation. I think that's what this is more about here. This is very much the fight or flight card, and you might just decide to forget it. Forget it and start new foundations of your own without this conflict, from a new position, more of a grounded position, something that you can handle on your own. It could have been, the situation could have got too big, too much for you to handle on your own. Is really, I'm getting a strong feeling of that, okay? And so this is more humble beginnings, something you can afford, something you can handle on your own, like I said, okay? So let's see what we have to clarify. Tell me about the Tower for Gemini in January of 2021. Tell me about the Tower. What is the... Ooh, the Devil. So there's some sort of temptation. I get the feeling that someone's um, pulling on your strings here, trying to control the situation. And someone is pulling the strings here, okay? And they might throw you a curveball, or you might throw them one and just say, to hell with it. Deal with it on your own. Because you might say, I'm not putting up with this crap. I'm not being jerked around here. Okay? Don't forget, January in 2021 is the year of change. We're not sitting idly by and watching things happen anymore to us. We're taking a role in our lives. We're taking action to make change here, okay? And so this is taking an active role here, the Seven of Wands. And whether you stay to fight or leave, you're still making a choice. You're still taking action, okay? And I think you're going to say, I'm out of here. And you're going to get something more stable. Something, see, you're ascending. Here, you're not here. You're not here to fight in the way of this kind of fight. You know, you are better than this. You have ascended. You've realized what's important, really. You know, I think you also realize that this is more than you can handle anyway, in reality. So why should I be fighting for it? Um, I think that you're learning a great lesson out of this experience, and I think that could have something to do with where you're working. Like I said, your job. You could be working for an institution. You could be working for the education system, the health system, the prison system, the legal system. I don't know. It's some sort of uh I see like a institution, you know, even the institution of marriage, relationship. So you, I have the feeling, yeah, that this is what you're up against is the institution, and you're taking the red road, the higher spiritual road. You know, you're not going to get dragged down. And no. Look at that. There's the Queen of Wands. So this could be a fire sign entering your life in January. Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. This person is about manifesting, about taking action, making change. They're the very definition of change. They thrive on it. And so this person might be helping you reframe your future, helping you lay new foundations. In fact, you may be moving in with this person. It could even be marriage, because this Four of Wands sometimes is the marriage card, and the Hierophant is also the marriage card. It's the institution of marriage. So there's, you know, For some of you, I see this as your work. Something's fallen apart and you're having to defend your position. Like I said, I feel like they're trying to get rid of your position, period. It's not going to exist after you leave, after you're gone. You need to decide whether you want to fight or leave it. You could retire, or you could get demoted down to a different position, but still be within the industry, right? And you need not think of it as a demotion, because along with the lower status, you're not going to have as much responsibility. It's going to be kind of a relief to you in some ways, okay? It could have something to do with this fire sign. You could be moving in with this fire sign, leaving, leaving the home, the situation, moving in with this fire sign, or they're helping you start these new foundations, maybe start this new position, helping, I'm getting the learning curve, something about the learning curve. Anyway, you're going to be delighted. At first, when this change first happens, you're like, oh my God. And then you're going to realize, actually, I am so happy now. This is the best thing that could have happened to me. The best thing. In February, you have the Three of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and the Two of Cups. Oh my goodness. So what a turnaround, okay? Going from heartbreak, deceit, deception, possibly. The truth is out. We now know all of the truth, If there was a third party, and the third party doesn't have to be a person. You could be competing with your partner's attention against an addiction, something that because you're not the priority is basically what it is. You're not. And this is hard. This is what breaks your heart. Your heart, there's something ending here, being very hurt, okay? But something else completely beginning. This is open to being open to real emotion, to expressing yourself, to sharing, okay? This is being open to accepting love. What this was back here was not love. This was lies. This was deceit. It wasn't true intention. It just wasn't. I'm sorry. But this coming in, it is overflowing with emotion and excitement, and then there is the Two of Cups. This is when the couple come together. They see eye to eye. They realize they love each other for their differences, for their sameness and their differences. And it's okay. Um, there could have been some mending a fence here too. I see this bridging gaps, There, you could have been at a distance from this person, perhaps. Could have something to do with this Queen of Wands. Tell me about the Three of Swords in February for Gemini. Some sort of heartbreak, disappointment. Ooh. All right, I'm going to take both of them. So you have laying down your burdens and up for the challenge. Very two different. I kind of got a feeling these are separate. Laying down your burdens with this one, not putting any more energy into this relationship, this communication. Just completely laying it down. You're done putting energy, time, any of your passion into this. You're not going to do it. So that's over. That is over, because that's a 10. All right. And then the 5 is, this is open to challenges, ready to accept the challenge, to try and prove yourself over everybody else that you're the right one for the job, you know? And I think this has to do with this Ace of Cups, new relationship. Even though you've just come out of something that was heartbreaking, you know what you want. You know what you want. And you're ready to work for it. You're ready to put the time and energy and work hard for it. The action. You know, you're not just about the talk. You're about the walk as well. And so then for the Two of Cups, tell me about the Two of Cups for Gemini. What is this? This could be a business relationship as well. And like I said, you see eye to eye, you realize you each have something different to bring into the mix. Oh, Chariot. This could be a Cancer energy. I see the Cancer sometimes with the Chariot, but it's also taking control over a situation. I like here that the horses are also different color, just like their robes are. You know, they're from two different clans, right? And these horses are too. They're opposite, but they're going to learn to work together because they got to go in the same direction, right? They're going to learn to work together. This is taking control in the situation and working together. So this could be a business relationship or a romantic relationship. It's hard to tell at this point. Ten of Swords. So definitely done with whatever this old relationship was. It's a painful ending, but it's over. The Eight of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. How interesting. So, the Ten of Swords, as you know, is a painful end to a situation, but it is over. We could see that it was starting to happen in the Tower in January, and by March, it's completely done. You're walking away. You may still be healing and wounded, but it's done, okay? I think you're very much into this new relationship that is already happening out of the blue. Just like as soon as this door closes, this other one opens. And I mean it's like a revolving door. You know, you just come out and you just going in again. And so here, yeah, definitely on this. This is a 10 as well, the Wheel of Fortune, right? This is completion. This is giving you all it's going to give you, that relationship. You've learned everything you need to learn, and now it's time to start a new cycle. The Wheel of Fate is here. Your fate is about to change. And 5 is the year of change. So I'm very delighted to see this. It might take you a while to see your way out of this, right? Because it's just ended. It's just over. And you've put a lot of time and energy into this. And so it may take you a while to see your way out. Sometimes we have to be away from something for a while before we can see how far in we were. You know, and we're like, oh my goodness, you know. And I would never go back to something like that, you might say to yourself. Never again. So you may not be able to see the way forward immediately. You know, it's going to take some time. It's going to take some time, okay? Be patient with yourself. Be kind to yourself. You're very vulnerable emotionally right now, I think. Yeah, look at that. See, you need some time to rest, to mend your heart. You need to give yourself a little bit of healing time. All right? Some time away. Remember I said when we take some time away, you know what I'm thinking? 4 weeks. I think you need a good month away from everybody, everything, and just to heal a little bit and to recuperate. You know, you need to withdraw. And when you do that, you'll be able to see what's coming, what you need to do now to, get that control over your future, over your life. The Eight of Pentacles says that you're going to be putting work, time, energy into building up your security and stability again. And you don't mind. You're all too happy. You're very focused here on your work, your money. I think you're trying to make sure you're secure for the future. You're trying to secure yourself. Yeah, see, this is holding on. This is, you might be putting some money away, saving your money, holding tightly to your funds, because you're really realizing it may need to last you a while, right? This is the thing. I think this card wants to come too. Two of Swords. So, like I said, this is not being able to see clearly your way ahead. And also, like, we as a collective can't really see how all this is going to unfold. All this coronavirus and the restrictions and the economy and how everything's going to turn out after this. We don't really know the road ahead for sure, what it's going to look like. So we're kind of unsure of which way to go, which way to turn, what direction to take. You don't have to make a decision right away. Don't feel rushed on that, okay? Just bide your time, save your money, work, and it will come. It will unfold, okay? Anyway, Gemini, you'll have to let me know in the comments. Of course, we'll have to wait a little while for some of this future to get here, and let me know if this resonates for you. I really like when you comment. I like reading your comments and sharing your lives with me. I am so honored. Also, I really appreciate all your contributions and your donations. I want to thank you and all of you who have contributed. I feel so blessed. To donate or contribute, you can go to paypal.me/tinkertarot, or you can e-transfer me at tinkertarotreadings@gmail.com. This ad-free video is brought to you by Capricorn this month. It's their birthday time and their time to send in their annual $25 contribution, which represents $1 for every video I put out for their sign in a year. 25 or more is the average. And so anyway, yeah, so I also want to say Happy New Year. This reading lasts till the spring solstice, which is March 21st. And I just hope that you have a really nice new year. Anyway, talk to you soon. Take care. Bye now.